1, 2, 3. And Lily is going to be my videographer or whatever the word is. Okay, so I'm Catherine. You all know because you're my roommates. I'm a communications major studying at Brigham Young University in Idaho. My emphasis is public relations, and I'm a junior, so I'm almost done. Super excited to graduate. Not quite there yet, but I wanted to talk today about passion. Passion in and of itself is a huge, it's very broad, it's a broad subject. It can either be something that's tangible, like someone who has studied the piano for many years. They play the piano every day, and it's their passion. Or it can be a feeling, an emotion that maybe you have with love or lust. So it's pretty broad. The definition that I was able to find on Google is the emotional side. So it's a strong and barely controllable emotion. Now when I think about passion, I do think about the emotional side. I think about your heart fluttering, butterflies. I have that connection to it because I don't think that I've necessarily found my passion yet. And that's where I want to focus, is finding your passion. Because this life without a passion, without something exciting, without something driving you, can just be boring and sad. And no one wants to live a life like that. So I wanted to talk about what passion means to you guys. So I want you to think about that for a second. I've already told you what passion for me means, how I relate to it on the emotional side instead of the physical side. So just take a minute and think about passion in your definition. While you think about that, I want to talk about how we find our passions, because like I said, that's where I am. I'm trying to find my passion. And I think a lot of us in our age right now, in our 20s, mid-20s-ish, we're in college, we're trying to figure out what we want to do with our lives, where we want to go, what our passion is going to be. And so I said before that some people, like people that have played the piano their entire lives, they're kind of born with their passion. They don't have to chase it, they don't have to find it. But other people, they do have to find it. They have to figure out what they feel passionate about, what they love to do. And so, passion simply put for me is living. If we don't live, we won't be able to have experiences that we would have had if we had said yes to things, if we had stepped out of our comfort zone. And so, these are some pictures of me on my mission. I served in England in the Northeast. My mission was the England Leeds mission. And I've been back for about 2 years, so long. And before I went on my mission, I didn't have any idea of what a mission would hold. I didn't really know what I was gonna learn. I knew what I was gonna do. I knew that I was supposed to teach people about Christ. I knew that I was supposed to baptize people, hopefully, and all those good things. But I didn't really know what would come of it. And my mission actually shaped my major because I found out that I loved communicating with people. I found out that I was good at communicating with people, that stepping out of my comfort zone just a little bit actually brought me a lot of joy. And so, sweet little mission pictures, they bring me so much joy, honestly, I miss it so much. But again, back to simply living, if I hadn't gone on my mission, if I hadn't taken that leap of faith, I would not have had those experiences, and I wouldn't have been able to find one of my passions, which is in communications, which is talking to people, relating to people, and helping them. And so, in my mission, we had a phrase that was stretching versus stressing. My mission president never wanted us to stress, which for those who have been on a mission, that's just like part of the job. But he wanted us to stretch. He wanted us to push ourselves to try new things, to step out of our comfort zones. And so when you think about your comfort zone, you can think of it as a bubble that you stay in. A lot of us have comfort zones, some are bigger than others. I know what my comfort zone is. I know what I'm not comfortable with and what I am very comfortable with. But one of the biggest things to understand when finding your passion, when stepping out of your comfort zone, is knowing yourself, understanding yourself, and understanding what you're okay with. And when it's okay to say yes and when it's okay to say no. If there is an opportunity that presents itself that sounds so great and so exciting, and you know it's out of your comfort zone, but you have that feeling of I can do it, I can take on this challenge, say yes. But if you know yourself and you know that this experience is something that you maybe don't agree with the teachings of it, say no. But know that when you say no to something, you are limiting yourself. And it's okay when you're limiting yourself to stand with your beliefs or something like that, but you're also taking away an opportunity to find a new passion or to find something that you're excited about. So, Mae Jemison is the first Black woman to travel into space with NASA. And she said, quote, "It's your place in the world, it's your life. Go on and do all you can with it and make it the life you want to live," end quote. And I think about what she did in going into space. She wouldn't have been able to do that if she hadn't tried. She wouldn't have been able to do that if she hadn't said yes to the opportunity. And I don't think in NASA they really say, like, do you want to go to space? I think there's more than that. But she did say yes to all the opportunities leading up to that. So I really liked that quote, and I thought that it was very applicable. And then the second definition that I found of passion was the suffering and death of Christ. And it fits into our university because we are a private university. We are very focused on the teachings of Christ and the doctrine of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And so thinking of the passion that Christ had and his understanding of what his mission was on earth, which was essentially dying for us and teaching us how to return to our Heavenly Father, I think about that passion in the sense of I'm sure that Christ had to step out of his comfort zone quite a few times to do the things that he did. And I'm sure that he was scared to do so, but because of what he achieved, we can return to our Heavenly Father. And that's, in and of itself, such a beautiful thing that we're able to have. And so, Christ lived, and we should simply live. We should know when we want to stretch. We should know so that we can go and find our passion, so that we can learn what we need to learn, and we can have those experiences in life. And so I urge all of you to step out of your comfort zone, say yes a few times, and find your passion, because with passion, your life will just be so much more exciting. So, thank you.